Welcome back to Crusade Travel. In today's video, we'll be discussing the big news from the United States government concerning student visa. The United States government under the Donald Trump administration has directed all embassies, all United States embassies to suspend immediately all students interviews. Everything that has to do with student visa, they have been directed to suspend everything immediately. What happened? A U.S. department sent a memo to all the embassies, all the United States embassies all over the world, everywhere, telling them to suspend all student visa interviews, suspend all student visa, suspend everything until further notice. This simply means that if you want to go to the United States to study, you may have to wait for weeks or even months, for them to resolve this issue. They were just asked to stand by, stand down, suspend everything that has to do with student visa, interviews, and all of that. Stop. Somebody may ask why. The reason Trump administration is doing this is because they want to, restructure how the interview students. They want to restructure the whole visa process for students. They want to do what they call social media vetting. What this simply means is that they want to check your social media accounts. They want to see your activities. They want to see the things you like. They want to see the things you share. They want to see the comments you post online, everything about you online, your online presence. They want to check it. They want to know if you are a national security threat. That's the reason they suspended this visa stuff. They just want to, profile you fully. They want to know your views online. So what you do offline is no longer, it's not just the only thing they want. It's no longer the only thing they want. They want to know your online um, activities. They want to see all the things you do online. So, guys, even if you deleted it, they will still find it. So they want to know you online. What are your views online? What are the things you comment online? What are the things you share online? All those things you do online, they want to see. That's the major thing they are bringing, on board. One may ask, who are they targeting? They are initially, let me just take it back. Initially, it was those that they were pro-Palestinian supporters, those that they protested on the US campuses. They were the only ones they targeted initially. But now, everyone is involved. It doesn't matter where you are, it doesn't matter where you're coming from, it doesn't matter your view, your religion, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter again. Everyone is now involved. So long as you want to come to the United States to come and study, the impact of this suspension is that, let me just take you back a bit, is that one, there are over 1 million international students in the United States of America, and these international students, they bring millions of dollars to the United States economy, and they have created over 300,000 jobs also in the United States of America. Now, if they go ahead with this whole suspension and all of that, what will happen is that most of the universities that rely on international students will suffer financially. Yeah, but there are universities that depend on the money from international students to continue to run the school. They will be affected financially. They will definitely be affected financially. And the next thing that is going to happen is that education plans will be affected. You have your plans, you want to study for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. With this whole suspension thing, it's going to, extend your education plan. If you want to go to the United States of America to study, the third thing I think this whole suspension thing and all of that will cause is that it will make America less attractive. It will make it less, likely a place that people would love to go to, to study. People would love to reconsider and go to other countries, you know, and study. That means is that United States government will lose money. They will definitely lose money. One thing I've observed so far, ever since Trump started issuing from executive orders and so many suspension and all of that, is that there will always be a Supreme Court that will step in to do their thing and all of that. So I will not be surprised if a Supreme Court order is issued in this regard, telling, okay, Trump administration, suspend this, don't go ahead as planned, don't stop international students from coming, don't stop international students from attending interviews, don't do this and don't do that. They will always be I'm not say let me not say they will always be in fact let me just say that chances are very high that I think it's better I use this word. Chances are very high that the Supreme Court will definitely step in and then do their thing. But let me just tell you one thing. Note this one thing, that the way people, go to the United States to study, the way United States accept international students, the visa rules concerning international students, admission, tuition fee, everything about international students to the United States of America is changing. Everything is changing. So you have to readjust. I would advise you to do this. Mind, find from now henceforth, mind what you post online, mind what you share online, mind what you like online, mind the things you view online. Your online presence, make sure you don't just do anyhow. Make sure you don't just at all costs, at ever, don't just do anyhow online. Watch your online presence. It may not be America, it may be another country tomorrow. Just note this. Thank you for watching. Please, in case if you want to authenticate your document, if you want to legalize your document, if you want to book a flight, want to process your visa, we are the right plug for you. We do authentication of document, legalization, translation of document, notarization of document for study abroad. We look for admissions too for students that want to study abroad. We do visa processing, and we also book flights for students and the general public, not just students. Our visa also is not just for students, for the general public. The authentication and legalization is not just for students, but for the general public. If you want to patronize us, if you want to encourage us, if you want to use any of our services, check the description button. Our numbers are there. Call us, send us a message on WhatsApp, text us, email us. We'll be glad to assist you. Thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you, and see you again in the next one. Bye for now.